Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a minute. The last video I posted was my Conan Gray Wishbone tour vlog. I had such an amazing time at that concert, and that was back in September. I have taken a little hiatus for educational purposes. I am currently enrolled in a certificate program through my job. I saw I had this opportunity and I wanted to do it. Of course, it's the busy season for everybody, so not only am I tackling that, but I'm also tackling my other jobs. And so I had to take a little step back from creating content. Yeah, I just like doing these videos for fun, so it's been kind of sad not being able to post. I've posted a couple of my art projects right now because I also take art classes as well. And thank you all so much for the comments, for the love on the videos. Yeah, so that's why I was gone. I'm super excited for today's video. It is Record Store Day. So Record Store Day happens twice a year. This was Record Store Day Black Friday. Also happens in April. And it's just this amazing opportunity to grab some exclusive vinyls that were pressed specifically for these record stores, and also to support your local record store. So if you haven't heard of it, I would strongly encourage you all to look it up, support your local record stores throughout the year. It's just an amazing opportunity, and it is me and my roommates' tradition twice a year. We love doing this. This year particularly was really cold. I don't know if any of you participated this year and felt that way, but yeah, it was like the coldest I think I've ever slept through the night. Yeah, I love Record Store Day. I will say I wasn't really like enthusiastic as I have been in the past over these record pressings. I think there's been a lot of releases this year, and I would have loved to see some Record Store Day collabs with those artists like Lady Gaga, Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift, but I'm still happy with the things I got. So yeah, let's get into the haul. So I only got one 7-inch, and it is Chappell Rowan's The Subway / The Giver. So here it is. My hype sticker ripped, and I'm kind of upset about that, but we got her on there. Still looks kind of new. The construction worker on the back. And then it's pressed on this like bluish purple disc, which is so pretty. I originally wanted to get the first Subway release, and it's sold out, and so I was really upset. And then Blood Records released 2 different versions, I think, with hair. And I'm not going to spend like $60-something on a single. And so I skipped those releases, and seeing the people that have posted what they got, I'm kind of happy I did, because to me, it really doesn't look that great compared to what it showed on the image advertising the vinyl, but to each their own. I am happy that she ended up doing a record store exclusive. I just wish I got the other Subway vinyl, because I think it had like a demo or something of the Subway and not the Giver, but happy to have this in my collection. And then up next we have a live album by Billie Eilish. It's the sticker. It has, I believe, 4 songs. It's on a black pressing. I am so into live vinyls right now. I recently just got the 21 7-inch by Gracie Abrams, and it has both the studio version and the live version. I've also pre-ordered both the Glastonbury and then the Weezer vinyls with Olivia. I just think it's so cool to hear a live performance on a vinyl. And so I hope more artists do that. I'm really happy Billie did it with Hit Me Hard and Soft. That is one of my favorite Billie Eilish albums. And so yeah, I'm really happy I was able to get this one as well. So this next one, I was really nervous that I was not going to be able to get it. It is the only record, I think, in my stash that sold out. I was 4th in line. My record store had 6 copies available. And so thankfully I was able to get it. And it is Role Models Kansas Anymore, The Longest Goodbye. I've been putting off getting this album. I knew there was going to be a version that I would love, and I love green. It is my favorite color. And when I saw this pressing, I was like, I need this. And it comes with, again, more live sessions from Vivo. And so I really knew I wanted this album. And yeah, I don't think I talked about this. Or in my intro, but I showed up at 9 p.m. with my roommate, and we were 4th and 5th in line. The first person got there at 5 p.m. and that is commitment. Crazy. They are a massive record collector, and I think got like 20 records this time. But yeah, crazy experience. happy I got there early because there's another record I have that only had 2 copies and I was able to get one, so super excited. This is a 2 LP, but I'll show you one of the discs. So yeah, it's just pressed on this really pretty green, and I really like this, and so I'm happy I waited. Okay, so for those that don't know, I majored in theater in college, and I got my master's in arts administration, and this was one of my first musicals that I got introduced to. My first musical I got introduced to was Wicked. So I watched this movie when I was younger. I was getting into theater, and I was like, I really want to watch theater movies, and I really want to start collecting theater movies. And this was on a streaming service or something back then. I can't really remember, but it is Rent, the movie. And I just loved the movie. It was such a sad musical, and the songs were just so well written. And it was just overall such a great musical. Yeah, it just turned 20 this year, which is crazy. And so this is the first time it was released on vinyl, and it is a red and milky clear vinyl, which if you know the show, that is hilarious that they would do milky white. But yeah, here's the cover. Here's the red pressing. And then here's the milky white pressing. Yeah, I was just really excited this got pressed. Not only did we get one musical, but we got 2 musicals this year, so I was thoroughly excited. And if you haven't seen Rent the movie, I would highly suggest checking it out. Or if you want to see the stage play, I would suggest finding a video of the show or going to a local production if that's something that's in your area. It's just such a good story. Yeah. Alrighty, so last record store day, they produced a Wicked vinyl for the Wicked film, and that was so highly sought after, and they only made 2,000 copies, and unfortunately I didn't get it, and I was really upset about it. But this record store day, they did a version of Wicked for Good, and I was able to snag it. I know it wasn't as popular as last year's pressing because it's a picture disc of the Yellow Brick Road, but I actually really like it. I think that is a really fun little picture disc because usually it's photos of the cast or stuff. So to have a print of the Yellow Brick Road is really fun. I do wish, however, that they swapped one of the picture discs that they released for public access with this vinyl and made this version more public access. But this one had 15,000 copies, and so my record store got 37, and again, me being 4th in line, I was able to get it. And I actually really, really wanted this for the cover. I know Republic Records has a version of the Black Friday vinyl last year that's for sale, but it is in a 2-pack, and it has a standard black vinyl, and then it has that vinyl from Record Store Day without the hype sticker. And it's $105. And as much as I want it, I spent so much money this week on vinyls, and so I cannot get that. But we have the Wicked for Good version, and it has the broomstick and the wand, and then it's the Yellow Brick Road. It comes with a little poster too. So we have Glinda, and then we have Elphaba. Alrighty, and to end this record store day haul, this is my most sought vinyl. This one only had 2 copies at my record store, and it is the Charlie Brown Christmas vinyl. I really wanted this vinyl because I thought this concept was so cool. It has a little pop-up on the gatefold, and I know last year they did the Easter one with the Easter egg, so I thought this was cool. I totally missed out on that vinyl, and I didn't want to miss this vinyl, so I'm really happy I got it. The vinyl itself is just on a black pressing, but it's still pretty cute. We love a standard black vinyl. But for the main event, how cool is that? I'm so happy I was able to get this vinyl. It's just something so unique that I just don't have in my collection or I haven't really seen. If you know of any other vinyls that have this concept, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, I really like this vinyl. So that was my record store haul for Black Friday of 2025. I will link my other record store videos down below and as well as the end of this video. But yeah, happy to be back. I've missed you guys. I love interacting with you in the comments. Again, thank you so much for the support. We have officially hit over 200 subscribers, and yeah, I can't wait for our family here to continue to grow. Let me know in the comments if you have any video suggestions. I have some fun things planned that I can hopefully accomplish here. But yeah, again, love sharing this space with you guys. And yeah, that's it. Alrighty. Have a great rest of your guys' day. See you in the next one. Bye.